live. What's up, guys? Welcome to January the 12th, beginning of New Year. Hopefully, you made it through the first week of 2026. I want to say well, thank God this isn't actually the first week. It's kind of like the week and a half ish. So I made it through the first week of the new year great. The second half of the new year, not so great, but we're pushing through. And we already, guys, already they have released LTX-2, which just pushes one model. It's one model to rule them all. In fact, where's my one model to rule them all? Let's get this here. There we go. This will represent the one model to rule them all. I wear this this watch ring on my ring finger because I'm married to the job. Yo. Okay. Anyway, LTX comes out with their one model, and with it we're able to do incredibly fast generations up to 9-10 seconds, let's say, with good sound that it generates, voices, just incredible stuff. A lot of fun stuff to play with, and it's just the start. Okay. The crazy thing about LTX is that LTX always comes out. There's a pattern. There's a pattern with LTX where they come out with something awesome, and it's not perfect, but it pushes the benchmark. Okay, that's what they always do. They come out with stuff that just it breaks the sound barrier. Right? It's so fast. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Yes. Whoa. Wow, that's how fast it is. So fast it made me sneeze. So LTX always comes out with stuff that's just blazing fast, and then everyone picks up after it. So it doesn't do the job perfect, but then you get a 1. Guaranteed. We'll have a 1, 2.3, or 3.0 come out soon, which will take everything that they've learned from LTX2, and then put it into something new. I still think that by the end of the year, we're looking at like full minute long videos. I think very possibly by the end of the year, we're making full 60-second videos with full body swap. Maybe 30 seconds. All right. Planet Nigel has plopped in. Good to see you, Nine. Nigel, of course, is one of our star members. I'm taking my hat off to you, Nine. When you're a star member, you get the hat taken off to you. Get treated with very much respect. I'm very happy to have you here, sir. Welcome. All right, so here we are today. We're going to look at some of Nine. Nine-Layer Nige is one of our regulars. He's put out some good stuff today, so we're actually going to take a look at a few things that he's put out, including a tutorial for how to use Stable Video Infinity and beyond. How to make long videos. So we're actually going to pop over and take a look at that here in a little bit, and I'm going to send you over to the link there. He's got a workflow that we're working on getting over on to get going fast, so we'll get that up here today. So good stuff. We've also got some new videos by our favorite DJ DJ Bear, Coon Grizzly. So we'll take a look at that. I don't know how many people are going to pop in. Honestly, today we're supposed to be getting stuff going a little bit faster. Well, not faster. We're going a little bit earlier. And that's because I got stuff going on today. Like, believe it or not, even though I'm here behind the computer 98% of the time, there is still a 2% of the time that I am not sitting behind this computer. And I dread those moments. But we have to deal with real life today. So let's get on with the mix. We'll see if, let's go check over here really quickly on the YouTube page. And God, if I could find it. Okay, here we go. And we'll see if there's anyone else here, or if it's just Nine and I. And if it was Nine and I, hey, that'd be great. Nine's a great dude. Him and I will hang out like bosses. So let's pop over here. All right, so it says, oh, we got 5. So if you're one of the 5 watching, I think 2 of those are Natalie or Nigel, because you got Plant Nigel. Be sure to pop in. We'll be doing our wacky races as usual. So the more you speak, the wackier it gets. Okay, I mean the wacky charts get off the chart. Like you're not even a chart. You start with a wacky chart, and it goes like stable video to infinity. Okay. So we'll be keeping our eye on that. But let's pop over. So it's going to be a shorter video today. I really didn't do much because we were focusing so much on the LTX. Let me open up this window over here. Let's pop over to the browser. And let's get this going up here. Okay, so this is going to be our LTX. I hope this doesn't pull up anything bad here. This is going to pull up our LTX workflow. There we go. So here's what the workflow looks like. Real simple. We actually had a great video on this earlier in the week. And essentially, this out of the box will work, but works really slow. There's some changes that you make, and I go painfully into detail about why those changes are. So if you actually are interested in the coding side of things, the last video really talks about the coding side and how things work. But anyway, we get this going. Got people that were taking 10 minutes to do stuff, and it's down to like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes to do it. So the tips that we go over, speed this up exponentially. Okay, maybe not exponentially, maybe kind of inchly, right? Sort of inchly, right? Respectably inchly, okay? Noticeably inchly, okay? So one thing really quickly, as you go over this, you will notice it has there's not much here, which is kind of nice, but there's this little button right here that you click. And notice what it does. It opens up the workflow underneath. So this is called a subgraph. And I don't know if Comfy UI invented this or not, but they certainly use it. And it's basically a way of organizing your workflow. So really, as long as everything back here is set up nicely, then all you got to do is interface with this up here. So it's kind of like having a Beamer or something like that, you know, or an Apple computer, right? Like, you're not really meant to get into the guts of it. They just want you to have a nice user experience, okay? So you can go back here and set your models. Of course, this is all, you can get all of this over at LTX2.getgoingfast.pro. And the model manager here will actually make all the changes, because there's actually some programmatic changes that we make to Comfy. I actually go into the code to change some stuff up. This does it all for you. Plus, as usual, you know, you can download the models, delete them, all of that good stuff. So anyway, all right, let's really quickly, we're going to take a look at this, but let's really quickly see who's popped in. Combat Carl's here. Haven't seen you in a while, Carl. Good to see you. Obviously, good to see you. Welcome back. There's our favorite DJ. Grizzly is in the house. Okay, so everyone back from work just in time for live stream. You made it. And hey, and Coon Grizzly, we gonna show a few of your videos, right? So he's been pumping out some good stuff. Listen, his music's great. We're gonna have to go into some sort of, maybe he'll become Coon Grizzly will become the official DJ of Get Going Fast. Who knows? We'll see what's going on. So anyway, good to have you guys here. Love having a steady group of, you know, I won't say normies, but of regulars. There's the word I'm looking for. Good to have you. Hey, by the way, how you guys like the jacket here? Am I looking professorial for you today? All right. Anyway, let's pop on to browser here. Let's take a quick look at LTX. Like I said, we don't have a whole ton of stuff to go over today because I pretty much just focused on LTX, but a lot of little stuff that we're going to look at, and then we'll probably call it here in the next 20, 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and do this. D&D Wizards and Taylor Swift kissing Ninja Turtles. So LTX, I guess I should say again, before we go forward, LTX, what it does is you can take an image, it's got a few different things. It's got an image to video, it's got a text to video. And what you can do is it animates it just like Juan would or something like that, okay? But it adds sound, so you can actually type in there to say this thing, okay? And it works really good. So let's go ahead and watch this one really quick.
Great power means nothing if you don't move forward. That's why I always get going fast.
Okay, and that's image to video. So I threw in an existing image and it created that.
Death is not the worst thing that can happen to you.
Look, even the sun shines on a griffin's ass once in a while.
Blah, blah. Ultimate power. Just fucking die already.
But really, Get Going Fast is still my superhero.
Okay, can't beat that. Reason I yelled at, I was trying to block the F word. I don't know if I succeeded. But yeah, dude, for my money, you just can't beat Taylor Swift kissing Ninja
But really,
Now notice it didn't exactly keep her her face. At the beginning you can tell it's Taylor. Boom. And then by the end here it's just
Get Going Fast is still my superhero.
Still, that's incredible. And I made like 20 of those of different things, and it got bombers going overhead. So it worked out really good. LTX-2, definitely worth your time. Okay. Not gonna lie, worth your time. This is the best. Well, you know, hardly the best model of the year. It's like the first model of the year, but it sets precedent. And that's what I'm trying to get at, guys, is that every week things are getting better and better and better, and LTX-2 sets the bar for where we're going. These are not difficult videos to make. They don't take an incredibly long time, and it's all blended into one thing. We want to get to that point with the computer, so we're like on Star Trek, right? And we're just like, computer, make a picture of Ninja Turtle, and you know, we want the holodeck, right? That's eventually what we want, is the holodeck. And we're getting there. We're getting closer. This happens incredibly fast. Each one of those videos that I made took about 100 seconds. That's not much at all. A minute and a half. Just keep in mind that last year we were
But really,
we were playing with one, and it was taking us 5-10 minutes just to get 4 seconds of good quality stuff. Now you're talking about not only good quality stuff, but stuff that has sound as well in under 2 minutes. So, I mean, obviously the goal is someday holodeck, computer, make this scene, have them do this, and it does it all for us. So LTX push is the boundaries. Okay. I made another one here. This is one of those ones that you make and then you think is better until you put it out there and you're like, I guess it's okay. But the point was that you can make anything move. We made the images with Z image, and then made the voice with LTX.
Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Why throw away your life so recklessly?
No more, Optimus Prime! Grant me mercy!
You, who are without mercy, now plead for it.
Ultra Magnus, it is to you, old friend. I shall pass the matrix of leadership as it was passed to me.
All right, so there you go. If you guys know anything about the original Transformers movies, those are all direct quotes directly from Transformers the movie. I'm going to tell you, Transformers the movie came out in the 80s. I must have been 8-9 years old. I went to the movie theater and saw it in the theater, and I got goosebumps. I mean, it was incredible, like nothing I'd ever seen. And to this day, I get goosebumps. I watched the scene where Optimus Prime goes, Autobots, you know, what, I don't know. He goes, let's engage. Like they go into the battle, and then the music starts. You got to touch. To this day, I get goosebumps. I watched that just the other day. I got goosebumps. So anyway, Transformers, very cool stuff. And you can now make them work with LTX. There's a lot of good LTX stuff going on. If you go over to Reddit, there's really good stuff. It really is as good as the image to video, the image that you throw in there. So that's another incredible thing about all these models is the consistency of resolution, the consistency of quality is maintaining. Okay, this video is actually pretty important here. Okay, this original video here is if you just want to get going, you want to get it going, this is how you use the workflow. Okay, but this is the slower workflow, and one of the problems we were having with it was we would go over to the where would we go to? We go over here, we'd run something, and then we would have to clear the cache every time, or else you'd get out of memory errors. So that was the original one. That was like the day one. Here's how you get going. Then we went ahead. Oh, I guess I haven't posted it. Oh, that's kind of funny. Then we have our second video, which is over on YouTube. And let's see if I can find that real quick. Yeah, this one here. Yes, you can actually use it now. This is the one that actually shows you how to make the changes. So if you watch this or skip through it or whatever, because I go into a lot of explanation, this will kick up your LTX-2 generation large. Okay, I'm going to, I think that's pretty much all we have. I've focused so much on that, and then I've been doing a lot of maintenance stuff on the computer. So let's do this. I'm going to switch over to the desktop scene. I'm going to move me over here because I want to show you something that I've been working on here. Let's close this out. All right, so one of the things I've been working on is this toolbar right here. And so I'm going to be releasing this before too long. And what this does is it really makes it easy for to interface with Get Going Fast. So you just install it, click it. We've got all sorts of stuff. We've got image operations. So you just click on an image and then you can convert it to JPEG, PNG, WebP, BMB. Audio operations, you can convert your audio to any format. Same with your video. We click convert video. Now it won't do it because I don't have a video selected. But when you do it, actually opens up a whole window that you can convert to different video formats as well as extract the audio from. We got some cool utility stuff. It's probably one of the biggest ones here that be using this Hugging Face browser. So with this, you can actually set the location of your Comfy UI installation. And it'll actually show you all your subfolders, your checkpoints, your clips, your clip vision. And then what you can do is watch this. We can be doing something like this. Do a search for Comfy UI. It will go through there, find the Comfy UI repository, show us the different things it's got. So like say here's like Quinn or here's Juan 2.2. And then it has all of the models that you might need. Like here's your VEC, your wave to VEC model that you have to have, or here's your different your light, your 4 steps, and then you can actually filter it as well. So once you find that, you just put it into the folder you need here, and it will download it directly. So this is kind of a big, huge thing that we've added to this. I'm going to be adding to this as well the ability to download files directly from Get Going Fast to make it easier for you. Oh, we got this quick launch is quite nice. You'll notice over here, you can actually put shortcuts in here. So instead of having to drill through everything, it'll just have a nice little quick launch here. So this is how I start my Comfy UI. I just click there, see it's added over here. I just click it there. And then the last thing, just kind of the self-gratuitous. Oh, here's your installed apps. This will actually, if you don't have to unzip your own zip files, just download the zip files, click it, and this will, and then tell it where you want it. This will actually unzip it there and start the install process for you. So pretty cool stuff. Last thing I want to show you though is this little audio visualizer. This is what I was working on last night, and we will use this while I show you. Whoops, wrong one. While I show you some of these videos from Coon Grizzly and from 9-Layer Nige. So let's start with, we're not going to play all of these, but Coon's come out with a couple. Mr. Grizzly we call him Mr. Grizzly, has come out with a couple of videos. This one was kind of funny. She's so pretty, but she's AI, right? Which is so true. And then notice over here, I got my little get going fast visualizer. So let's play a little bit of this.
She's got that glow on my screen, so bright. Perfect curves and pixel light. Laughs at my jokes, knows what I like. Feels like love in the dead of night. But when I reach, there's no warmth to hold. She's not really alive, just stories told. She's so pretty, but she's AI. She's not real because she's AI.
All right, so good music there from DJ Coon Grizzly. Let's go up over. We had another one over here called Deep in the Forest, so we'll give this one a go.
Where the tall trees sway, lives a fluffy brown creature, stealing hearts away. Big shiny eyes and a toothy grin, so I live prospering with nothing to hide.
My favorite visualizer. All right, so obviously good stuff from Coon Grizzly. Good guy. I'm telling you, man, Coon Grizzly's great. I like stuff. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've gotten to a place where I've listened to enough of his stuff that it starts to just kind of play in my playlist. And every once in a while, one of his songs will come up, and I'll be like, "Oh, who is this?" Because it sounds like kind of big band type stuff, you know, or like, you know, I listen to, you know, what is it, Seven Lions and this kind of stuff, and then you go, "Oh, who is this?" And then you go, "Oh, that was Coon Grizzly." So cool stuff. Let's pop over and show you what Nine's been working on here. By the way, notice here my visualizer here. I got a bunch of different modes here. So this last one, of course, cracks me up the most. But you can play around with this. This is going to be ready for everyone. But let's quick look at what Nigel's doing here.
Unpredictable, Cindy, uncontrollable, Cindy, Cindy, you're so hot, Cindy, Cindy, Cindy.
Okay, so obviously that's really impressive stuff there. He's we're getting to the place now. I'm trying to get the screen back over here so I'm not looking off the side. Good Lord. If you'd let me click it, it'd be nice. Okay, there we go. So obviously we're getting to a place now where you can start scripting your things. I'm gonna tell you what, I know that the guys that work on this stuff, you got Grizzly and you got Nine. I know you got others out there, but these are the two that really interact a lot with the page. And hey, if you guys want me to show your stuff, interact with the page, start sharing your things. I'd be happy to show your stuff on here. But I know they work hard to really script things to go the way they want. And what Nine did there, having her be there, show her attitude, all that, and then walk out the door, that's movie scripting. Okay, I mean, that's really good stuff. That's really where we're headed. I do want to say, like, I think the really amazing part of AI and the technology we have is going to be the ability of people like you and me, and the ability to get jobs making commercials, making small clips. If you go watch a commercial on TV, what is it? It's like a 4-second clip followed by a 4-second clip followed by a 4-second clip. People dancing, especially pharmaceutical stuff. People dancing, at a picnic. People water skiing. 2 people kissing, in a pickup truck or something like that. And all of those things are just put together. Right now, you guys could be doing that, okay? Right now, you guys could be making advertisements because we have the technology to make consistent and high quality 4-second videos. What Nine is showing us here with his video is that we can actually push this up now to even longer. He said that at the beginning of this, said that he pushed this up 4 seconds extended 8 times. So that's 32 seconds right there that he's doing. And Stable Video Infinity, I don't want to say it's an old model. It's like a couple months old. In AI time, that's forever long. So which means that we got even better stuff coming around the corner when she comes. Okay. Okay, kind of went quiet in here. If you guys have any questions, I'm probably going to wrap this up here real quick. Let me see if I've got anything else to show you guys. Do bop, boppity, bop, bop. I'll scroll into my, Discord really quick. See if anyone else has shared anything that, guess we could do something like this really quick. Show you some of the oh, come on. Things people have been doing with LTX-2. There's more turtle stuff. So here is somebody using LTX-2 using the FP8 version.
Donkey Kong always hoards the best bananas.
Here's the full distill.
Donkey Kong always hoards the best bananas.
Okay, and here was the full dev.
Donkey Kong always hoards the best bananas.
So my choice is probably between the FP8 and the dev. Notice the dev goes to a British accent for some reason. FP8, let's watch the FP8 again.
Donkey Kong always hoards the best bananas.
Honestly, I think that might be the best.
Donkey Kong always hoards the best bananas.
I guess there's a slight naturalness, a little bit more naturalness to this one than the others, but Oh, yeah, by the way, LTX-2 ControlNet basically stinks. So don't worry about it. I'm going to make a video on how bad it is. But notice, like, I changed the image, but then watch, it doesn't stay consistent.
But really, Get Going Fast is still my superhero.
Looks like Candace Owens there, but did not keep any of that. So ControlNet sucks. On this, I think this is LTX-2 as well.
This freezing UK January is ridiculous. It's so cold, but just rain. No snow. I want proper snow. Snowman, cozy vibes, not this soggy torch.
There you go. Oh, and this is really cool. So I want to show you this really quick. This guy came in here and this is what he made, but it just wasn't working for him. It's taking a really long time.
Get away from me!
Okay, that cracks me up. But then he watched the video on how to fix it, and here we go.
LTX is faster now! Hell yeah!
All right, so that's funny stuff. Okay, I think with that, we'll probably wrap it up for the day. Okay, yeah. Nine wants me to remind you guys about the weekly challenge. Gosh, if I could find my way back to here. Every week, 9-Layer Nige posts something that you can try to do. So let's go over back to the Discord. one moment here. God. Okay, here we go. So if you come to the Discord under challenge info, he posts something every week. This one is liquid metal. So post an AI generated image or video of liquid metal. Bonus points for Terminator style. So I went ahead and put my entry in, which was this one. And 9 did his, which you can go watch over here. He did silver Cindy. Okay, so come in there and be part. You get bragging rights for your stuff. All right. Okay, I think with that we're going to end it here. I don't know that we had enough people to succeed with the wacky race. Let's give it a quick look here. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Trying to find my way back to the whack. Sometimes the wacky races get so crazy you can't even find them for your stuff. Here we go. So going back to the wacky races, we only had 4 people that were involved, but still, DJ Grizzly's getting the #1 slot in the wacky races today. 9-layer Nige, he kind of cheated, but since it's second and third, he can get them both. And then Combat Carl gets a solid 4th place. Maybe with an asterisk, that could be 3rd place because you got 9 in there twice. So anyway, thanks for being part of this. We'll be back again on Monday with our next live stream. I'll probably be doing it from another state, so I'm going to be traveling for a little bit. In the meanwhile, be able to come by and say hi over on the Discord. Love to have you hang out with us. By the way, I did remove the After Dark section of Get Going Fast. So if you want to talk not safe for work stuff, you're welcome to talk with there, and you can obviously text me privately for stuff. But I removed it from Get Going Fast. So just to kind of keep those things separate. So if you are looking for that, it's not there anymore. Lastly, looks like Zydek 2008 popped in. Good to see you, dude. Welcome. You kind of reached in right at the end, but you're here. So that's always great. Anyway, you guys stay good. Keep making stuff. Share it with us over on the Discord. Let me know if you see something popping in that's not on my radar. We'll get an installer, show you how to use it, and we'll have lively chat about it. In the meanwhile, you stay good. Be good to each other, and we will catch you on the other side. Yo.